Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining the class. And in this class, what we'll be treating in this class is solely about one, which is getting contacts for our email marketing. And number two, it's going to be about introducing ourselves to our email marketing service provider, and we'll be using MailChimp for this class. And lastly, we will be talking about writing a successful email. I hope we are together on this. We'll be talking about writing a successful email. So the first thing we'll be talking about is getting contacts. So if we want to start our email marketing journey, the first thing that comes to the back of our mind is, after setting up our email, we understood the types of email that we have, and we understood the things that we need to put in place. We understood our audience, we understood our goal, we have knowledge about virtually everything we need to know about email marketing. And now we want to start writing email. We want to start writing emails that convert. How do we get contacts? How do we get contacts? Before we talk about getting contact, we said whenever you want to start an email marketing journey, you need to understand your niche. When we're talking about social media, so you already know that you have a niche in a business. There's a niche that needs to be understood. So you have your niche already now, right? Now you want to send emails to your niche. Now the people that fall within your niche, now you want to send emails to them. How do you send these emails to these people that fall within your niche? That's what we'll be treating today. Before you can send email, what do you need? You need your own email account, and you need an email account, an account you'll be sending this email to. You need people's email, right? So how do you get people's email? That's what we want to be treating today. So now, let's say you own a business, or let's say you successfully created a website, and people buy from your website. Let's say people buy your products, they buy your, probably you sell scooters, or you sell some other stuffs on your website, and people, you already have customers on your website and now these customers, these customers, you want to retain them, because major reason why people venture into email marketing is because they want to retain their audience. Do you understand me now? So how do you retain your audience? Using email marketing. So how do you even get their emails? Because before you can think of retaining your audience using email marketing, you need to get their emails. Now, how do we get emails? These things are like I always say, whatever it is we are doing in the digital marketing class, it's the same thing that we've been doing and the same thing that we do organically. We are just trying to bring it to the digital space. And so if you are able to do whatever it is you are doing offline, organically, one-on-one, and you are successfully able to bring it to the digital space, then you can say you are approaching anything you are doing digitally. So any kind of marketing your business, then you can say you are into digital marketing. I don't know if you understood what I said. So what I'm trying to say is that these things, the way you get people's contact, the way you get their number, the way you ask someone, can I get your mobile number, is the same way you ask people, can I get your email? There's nothing supernatural. Sorry, there's nothing new, or let's say there's nothing there's no big deal. There's no big deal about email marketing. So you, number one, you simply ask people for their email and you write them down. You create a list. You ask people for their email and you create a list for it. That's one. Number two, let's say you have a website. Assuming you have a website, you want to start your email marketing journey. You want to start your email marketing journey on your website. So the first thing that needs to come to your mind is, before you can get people's email on your website, you need to create a form that they will fill. You need to ask questions. Sure you get. So now you are trying to create a form. There are some things you need to put in place before you'll be able to create a perfect form for people. So now let's say you are trying to get people's email so that you can send them newsletter, updates and everything. Probably you are trying to you have this, let's talk about the business owners, because right here this class is majorly for business owners. But let's say you are a digital marketer, you sell digital products and you have a website. For you to be able to get people's email, definitely before anybody sign up on your page, you get their email automatically. You understand? But there's a difference between getting sign up emails and getting emails for email marketing. It's a two different thing. So you are the one that will know how you configure your backend, so that whenever people drop their emails in form of signing up to your website or your pages, you will know that whenever they sign up, the email automatically saves in your email marketing contact list too. You'll be the one to configure that. Or let's say you have a website, and we said we have 4 types of email marketing. Remember, we said we have 4 types of email marketing. We have the newsletter, we have the transactional email, we have the retention email, and we also have the promotional email, right? I think I'm right. Yes, we also have the promotional email. So now you know the kind of email you want to write. So if it's a transactional email, so far you have a good developer that have developed your platform very well. You don't need to stress yourself on transactional emails, because automatically there is a way they write all these block of codes in order to facilitate transactional emails within your platform. I hope you understand what I said. So now let's remove transactional email for what we are talking about now, because transactional emails are automated. They are automated emails. So let's take it out of the show. So let's focus on a kind of email that you are trying to write to promote your business, and also to retain your audience, and also to do what? To promote your product and services. Those are the emails we are talking about. So all these emails, they are emails that you write yourself. They are not automated. You write them. Do you understand me? These emails that we are talking about, they are not automated. These are emails that you write yourself. So now, let's say you created your form, and are you telling me that on your website you just create a form and you be like, input your email here? No. It doesn't work that way. Like I always say, when it comes to digital marketing, there's pattern to everything, and it works in line. You need to create an offer around that form. Why are you creating a form? Why am I adding my email to this form? I need to know. Do you understand? So it's what you input in your form that will attract people to drop in emails for you. That is if you don't have a sign up process for your website. So now, what about business owners that does not have website? How do you use form? See, before I move on, I think this thing is particular to Rookie's business right here. Yeah, because Rookie. I hope you understood that part. Rookie is not here. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that this kind of emails, email marketing is particular to website owners. So if you have a website, yes, I know a couple of people that have website there, but I'm just talking about those people that are into the B2B kind of business, not B2C now. So they will tend to like use the form on their websites. Yeah. What about the B2C businesses that don't have forms, that don't have websites? So how do you use forms to get people's email? It is very simple. Just like on your WhatsApp page, you can create a kind of a message like, kindly input your information here before you buy our product. Name ... address ... email ... mobile number ... with that way, once they respond to your messages, definitely you've gotten their email. Do you understand? That's a form. And there are other forms that you can use. Example is Google Form. Google Form is out there for you, and it's free. So even if you don't know how to use Google Form, please just type it on Google. Create a Google Form. It's Wizard. It's Soft Wizard. Just follow the prompts one after the other. Then you create your first Google Form. Do you understand me? So if you successfully created a Google Form, you need to add information, not just add your email here. No, you need to create an offer. So the way we design an email is the same way we are going to design a form. So, but in this class, we are not talking about designing of forms, but we are talking about designing of emails, of newsletter, any type of mail. So now, if we are now designing mails, whenever you want to design your forms to send out, you already know how to design the form automatically once you learn how to design your email. So in order to fetch the form that you'll be sending out, in order to fetch people's email. I hope you understood that, right? Sorry, do we have anyone in the class that is flowing with me before I move on, please? Yeah, yes. Thank you very much. Thank you. So now, we have successfully gotten people's email by asking them one, and we have successfully created a form to get people's email. That's 2, right? Then the next one is, okay, do you have a question? Do you have a question?
I don't.
Okay, you have a question, right?
No, I don't.
Okay. So I want to quickly move back to that form. Move back to that form, because that form is quite important. Okay, now let me give an example now. Assuming, like I said, you are a business owner, you want to get people's email. There are some kind of forms that you can create using Google Form. There are a lot of form providers over the internet, but the best one and the one that is generally used is Google Form. So I will advise you to also use Google Form. So let's say you want to get people's email. Let's say let me give you an example of email that you can an example of form that you can create to get people's email. Example is, you can say, you as a business, you are creating a contest, and this contest is, one, post a picture. Like, number one, to join the contest. This is what this context is all about. Post video of yourself on Instagram dancing to our latest, I don't know if you understand this thing. Or let's say, post your rocking our latest clothes. Probably you have a clothing line, rocking our latest clothes and using hashtag. So, but before you can join this competition or contest, the first thing you need to do is to fill our Google form so that you can save your information. So, people that they know that when they do that stuff, you have a particular offer for them. So the first thing they will do is that they will fill your Google form first. You understand? They will fill your Google form first before they can do what? Before they can join your contest. So while filling your Google form, you've already gotten their email. So you will just add that email part to it. And harvesting emails that you've gotten from Google is another thing you need to know how to do. Yeah, you change it to CSV, you move it to your Excel. After moving to your Excel, you can now bring everything out, or you can take them out one after the other if it's not tedious for you. But as far as this class is concerned, we are not going into harvesting email from Google or using Excel or anything. Please, you can watch a lot of videos on that online on YouTube. They will teach you that. So now you've been able, like, we understood an example of using a form now. Yeah, we understood that. So there are a lot of other ways that you can use to get people's email, but these are like the major ways that you can use to get people's email that we've discussed, which include asking one-on-one or creating an promotional offer forms to get people's email. And some other ways is by creating a website and asking them to sign up on your website. That's another way. And there are other numerous ways. You can buy emails. Yes, there are these email service providers. They sell emails. So you can decide to go and buy 1,000 emails of Nigerians, or 1,000 emails of Unilife students, or you can find an email service provider that will sell. You can get email service provider that will sell emails. Email service provider that will sell to you, let's say, emails of students, emails of UI students. Yes, there are people selling them. There are service providers that sell them. You can get them. Like, it's money. If it's just a little amount, let's say 2,000 or 2,500, you get 1,000 emails. So don't limit your business. If you know that you cannot get people's email, go and buy them. Just one, that buying emails from a trusted service provider is not a bad thing. Yeah, it's not a bad thing. Everybody do that one. So you just buy emails. Like, if I want to send emails to, probably I'm working on a project, and this project is peculiar to students, and I need to reach students in order to buy into my product. The first thing I would do, I can't be going to different universities and be asking for people's email and all of that. If I create a form and I say I want to run an advert for students to start filling the form and I'll get their emails, it will be hard and I will spend a lot of money. Yeah, instead of doing all those, I'll find an email email service provider that I can trust. One of them, there are a lot of platforms like that. MailChimp doesn't actually do that, but there are a lot of platforms, Nigerian platforms like that does that. Example of this platform are, let me remember the name. There's one platform like that we use for that. I think yes, bulk SMS 247. Yeah, bulk SMS 247 does that. There's also Ninja Box SMS. They sell email too. Or you can just search Google. You see a lot of service provider that sell email, and you go with the one that you can trust, the one that people use. So because some people, they will put junk emails in the folder, which are rubbish emails. They just want to make money. So you use a service provider that you can trust. That you can just tell them, that you need working class people in Lagos, emails of working class people in Lagos. Or if you say you need emails of people working in the bank in Lagos, you can get it. You just pay for it. Like when you get the email, then you start doing your promotional emails and promotional email marketing to them. You start targeting them. That's very, very good. That's very, very good. Like I remember in 2018 there was this software that we used to generate WhatsApp numbers in Nigeria. Like it was crazy then. So I can still remember, like we're doing like I think we were doing, like it was a campaign, it was a campaign then. So we were like generating WhatsApp numbers using this software. So it will be generating mobile numbers. After generating these mobile numbers, it will now check if these mobile numbers are on WhatsApp. So after checking if these mobile numbers are on WhatsApp, it will now create a folder, put all these mobile numbers to it. Then you create a message, and it will be sending messages to all this WhatsApp number by itself. Though WhatsApp block will, no matter like you'll be using different SIMs, and WhatsApp will keep blocking you. But before they block you, you would have passed across the message you want to pass across. So all those kind of softwares, that's something like email marketing too. But WhatsApp might not be interested in the service like that, so that's why they are blocking SIMs. You understand? So that's how email marketing works too. Mind you, if you are not interested in it, people are buying your email and they are sending emails to you. So don't even think about it. Like yesterday, I started searching for CRM yesterday. I've been searching for CRM, and I visited monday.com yesterday. I was on monday.com yesterday. I checked everything on monday.com, and I closed monday.com, and I went to Instagram. The next thing I see is one company CRM. I was like, how did these people know about me looking for a CRM? So this is where this thing comes to play. Once I get to monday.com, and this, let's say Farah CRM, they are running their Farah CRM is, let's say Farah CRM is running Google Ads at the moment. So what Farah CRM did with Google Ads was just to tell Google that they want the kind of audience that visits monday.com to also visit their website, to also get to see their adverts. So that's what they did. So everybody does that. That's how marketing, that's how social media marketing works. That's how digital marketing works. Getting information is everything. So I will advise you guys to adopt this process, or if you cannot do that, ask your customers one after the other for their emails, and they will send them to you. So that's that about getting emails for email marketing. That's that about getting emails for email marketing. We've been able to get contacts now. We have contacts, and now we want to create emails. What are the things we should be expecting to learn next Thursday? What are the things we should be doing next Thursday? What are the things that we should add to the emails to create a successful email marketing journey? Number one, when you write email, when you get an email, what is the first thing you see? You see, whenever you get a pop-up notification of an email, the first thing you see is the subject line of the email, the subject of the email. So what determines your opening of an email is the subject line. If the subject line is not fascinating to you, definitely you might ignore the email. So the most important thing in an email is the subject line. So when you have a perfect subject line, then you will be able to create an email that will attract audience. The goal of a subject line is to attract people to read your email. So when they read the email, then they can then see some other thing. So I will give examples of things that people do in the subject line. Most of the time, your subject line doesn't have anything to do with the email itself. Most of the time, I've seen a subject line that okay, before I talk about examples, let me give what kind of those successful emails, what kind of things that people adopt, what kind of things that people add to their subject line that increase the responses they get, or that increases the rate at which people open their email. Number one, they try to talk about prevailing matters. That's the first thing. Let me give you an example about prevailing matters. Even if your email is all about financial, is a financial email, if you have something like let's say 100% naira change by 100% naira change by Tinubu, you feel like, what's this guy talking about? I'm talking about financial email newsletter, like 100% naira change by Tinubu. You don't even understand what they're trying to say. But the fact that they said how Tinubu changed naira, you want to see what they are talking about, you want to listen. Though it doesn't have anything to do with their email, but at least they drew your attention. I'm not saying you should lie on your subject line. Just create content that is catchy. If your content is all about entertainment, probably you are writing a newsletter for a blog page. If you have something like is Mohbad really alive at this period, they will open your email at your subject, even if the whole context doesn't have anything to do with Mohbad, somebody will open your mail. So that's that about the first thing, your subject line. Then the second one is use actionable language. Now we are talking about the body of your email. Using actionable language in the body of your email is very, very important. Something like, click to do this, open this is what you need. Something that will make people want to go to somewhere else, want to perform an action immediately they see your email is very, very important. I'm sorry for rushing this way. Yes, we will continue next class, but we just have 3 minutes to the end of this class. Just 3 minutes. So let me just quickly explain everything in 3 minutes. So it is very, very important that you use actionable words in your email. So the next thing is personalize your email as much as possible. What do I mean by you personalizing your email as much as possible? Okay, now when you are creating an email, whenever you see, okay, let me give you an example. Whenever you see an email from a company, do you see something like we? No, they use a name. Probably, I know UBA use Leo, and I know all this Patricia and everything. You see Koye from Patricia, I am Koye from, you understand all these things. They are personalizing it. And some email marketing service provider have been so good to the extent that they add your first name to the beginning of their emails. They are those ones are automated. So you can also use something like that. So the last one is be clear with your email. You don't need to write long, lengthy email. No, just go straight to the point and be very clear. If you are able to do all these things that I mentioned just now, you will send a successful email, and you will create for yourself a successful email marketing journey. I hope you understand that. So, thank you.